This box it's Merry Christmas for me. What's going on YouTube? It's Chris from Out West with Chris, and today I'm back with another BattlBox unboxing. This unboxing is for Mission 22. If you're not familiar with BattlBox, it is a subscription box that provides survival and tactical gear on a monthly basis. It has four tiers, basically, four different plans, starting at $25 a month. There's a $50 a month, $100 a month, and $150 a month. I haven't seen any other channels unboxings of this, so this is all going to be fresh and new to me. I could screw up on what a few of these items are for. I have a good idea that the theme is Bushcraft. Basically what Bushcraft is taking a limited amount of tools and materials and being able to survive with those tools and materials out in the wilderness. So some of these items in here theoretically should be able to help a person in those situations. I am really excited for this box. I can't wait to see what's in it, so let's just get going. All right, let's see here. Okay, here we go. Here's my first peek at this box. Whoa, that already this looks pretty freaking awesome. Oh, wow. Cool canvas rucksack, it looks like. Oh my gosh. Damn, this is awesome. Oh, goodness gracious. Where's my sit rep? Where's my sit rep at? Oh my gosh. There's so much good stuff in here. Alright, so I'm missing the sit rep card, but the sit rep is the Bushcraftman. It looks like the total value on the Pro Plus is $338. So that's a pretty good deal. You know what I mean? $150 purchase, $338 MSRP value. You could probably source this stuff for a little bit cheaper than that, but it's not going to be much cheaper. You're going to have a hard time finding all of this stuff that's in this box for 150 bucks. And that goes for each level too. Okay, I think we're ready to get started. I'm all situated now. The first item on the list in the basic box is this. This is a wool blanket. And this is a nice heavy duty wool blanket. If you're out camping, something like this is great to have. Wool is good because even when it's wet, it helps retain heat, okay? So when I go hiking a lot, when I go camping, a lot of times I'll wear wool socks. And that's to help keep my feet warm, even if it's really cold and wet outside. If the socks get wet, wool does a great job of still maintaining warmth in wet conditions. And wool just locks the heat in. This is pretty heavy duty. And you can use something like this in conjunction with a sleeping bag. Take it with you in case it gets really cold. Something like this would go great actually in the trunk of your car. In case you have a vehicle emergency and it's in wintertime or a highway gets shut down. You can't run your car forever. You'll run out of gas if a highway's closed. So this is something that will work great to put in your trunk in case one of those situations pops up. So the next item comes in this little, it's like a burlap bag. And a burlap bag is actually useful. This is called the Pioneer Blanket Pin. This is a zombie tinder, Pioneer Blanket Pin, striker, defense tool, and awl. So it has an awl on it. So this is a cool tool because it's multi-purpose. You got an awl built onto it. It's a striker. So you get a striker, some flint, and it can all fit into this little pouch right here. And if times got really hard, this stuff is pretty flammable, so you could use it to help start a fire. Sounds like you can use this setup also to help secure a blanket. Like if you wanted to wrap a blanket around you, you can use it to help pin your blanket around you, help keep you warm, kind of turn the blanket into almost a poncho in a way. So that's pretty neat. This would go hand in hand with this, but a good way to make fire. And the fact that it has a couple of extra tools on it, that's pretty cool. All right, here is a big piece of fat wood. This is from Dragonfire Tinder. We've seen products from them before, and I've been kind of critical of products from Dragonfire Tinder before, but this is pretty neat. Fat wood is like gold if you're in a survival situation, because this stuff will light on fire so well. You could take this with your Smith's cheese grater deal. I know you're not supposed to call it a cheese grater, but that processor for tinder, and grate it across, or you can just take your knife and make small pieces and take a ferro rod or your striker, and from there you know, you can get a spark going and make a fire to keep you warm. So that's pretty cool. A nice piece of fat wood. One thing that I like about BattlBox, I've said it before, I'll say it again, is they put books in from time to time. And this is a great book that I'm going to enjoy reading. The Bushcraft Bible by James Henry. So, Your Guide to Wilderness Survival. It's cool to have the tools, but if you don't know how to use the tools, or you don't know some of the basics of survival, the tools aren't going to do you any good. So, take a look at this, read it. It's one thing that I like about BattlBox is every now and then, it seems like every third month or so, they throw in a book that's pertinent to the theme. And I'm excited to have this. I'm going to start reading it. The last item in the basic box is pretty cool, folks. You get a Mora knife. This is the Mora Knife Pro C, the Bushcraft Mora knife. And that's pretty awesome. Mora knife makes a really good knife. They're made in Sweden. That's pretty dang sharp right there. Really sturdy. I've been happy with Mora knives that I've had. I have a fishing knife from Mora Knife that I really like. So that's pretty cool to get in a basic box, folks. This basic box is freaking loaded. They're saying the value on the basic box, and I'm not doubting it, is $91. $91. Look at all what you're getting. You're getting a $30 blanket. You're getting this striker all pin type tool. You're getting some fat wood. That's about a $5 value. You're getting a book. And if you were to go on Amazon, you can probably find this book for about 15 bucks. Yeah, that's the price on it, 15. And then you're getting a knife. For $25, all the other boxes out there that claim to be survival related could really learn from this $25 box. If you're a Prepper Gearbox subscriber and you haven't switched over to the basic box for BattlBox yet, you're crazy. You all know my feelings on some of these other boxes out there. There are a few good ones, but nothing compares to BattlBox. This is freaking awesome. 25 bucks and you got all of this stuff that's on this blanket. That's just freaking epic. All right, that stuff's going back in for now. I mean, I can't believe it. You get a legit knife, and it's that nobody's saying this knife is worth $50 or anything like that. But these Mora knives, they're worth like 15 bucks. That's how much you can get them for. And they are legit knives, okay? Go Google Mora knife. Legit knives. I was a little bit fired up there just because I know so many people are getting ripped off by Alpha Outpost. So many people paying 40, 45 bucks a month and getting shit, okay? And if you're a Prepper Gearbox survivor, you're getting shit on too. Excuse my language, but I'm pretty passionate about this. You guys need to transfer your funds from those subscriptions and move them over to BattlBox. You're just getting hosed on, and BattlBox subscribers are making out like bandits. So just learn from this, okay? That's a $25 subscription level, and there's easily $75 to $90 worth of gear and knowledge in that subscription level. Okay, the advanced box is a $50 box. They're saying you get $158 worth of value. So everything that was in the basic plus 2 items. You get this little guy. This is from Wazoo Survival, and they make some awesome stuff. Look them up, people. And this is a Viking whetstone pendant. Okay, so it's a whetstone that you can wear around your neck. So it's around with you all the time. You can keep your knives nice and sharp. if you're into bushcraft, you know that your knives are key, and keeping your knives key is extremely important. So having a whetstone to sharpen your knives between work sessions while you're building your camp or processing wood or doing whatever you're doing is important. This, you can have it with you, wear it around your neck, out of sight, out of mind. When you need it, it's right with you. This is pretty sweet. The value on this whetstone is $24, and I'm not going to question that. Wazoo Survival makes good quality stuff. And next up, I'm pretty excited about this item. This is kind of like that old school look for a ruck. Look at that. That is awesome. It looks to be canvas. Nice latches. Man, this is pretty cool. Big opening for your main compartment. I mean, that's pretty huge. You get an interior pocket right here. That's a decent size. But you basically have one main pocket, which is pretty standard for a rucksack, you know, so you're going to stick most of your stuff in here. You get some side pockets. Nice. You know, I don't know if that's real leather, but this is pretty nice craftsmanship on this. So you get a pouch here on this side. Right there, you get a pouch right here. You get a nice buckled pouch right here. You can fit some more stuff, easily accessible. This looks to be pretty well made. You get a nice drawstring to draw on it, you know, if it's not teaming over with gear. Good solid straps, adjustable. Nice little carry handle or hanging handle. I don't know who makes this. I don't know if it says. It just says large bushcraft style canvas rucksack. If you wanted to, you could always stitch some loops on the bottom. If you wanted to put a bedroll onto the bottom of it, that might be something I would want to do, is make it so I could put a bedroll with the blanket and a ground tarp or a woobie or something like that. Roll it all up and put it on the bottom in a roll. But all in all, this looks pretty cool. I mean, this looks like something, I mean, has a really vintage look to it. You know, I think I'm definitely going to enjoy using this product, getting to know it. Maybe I'll have to do a full review on it after I've used it for a little bit. That's pretty cool. All of that stuff came in an advanced box, $50. I mean, look around. You can probably find something like this for less than $50, but to get this and everything else that was in here for $50, there's no way. You're not going to do it. It's not going to happen. So the advanced, you got all the stuff that was in the basic plus the whetstone and the rucksack. So let's move on to the Pro. And the Pro, you get one item. That one item is right here. Comes in this little box. This is from Self-Reliance Outfitters, and it is a kit. Okay, so you're gonna have to do a little bit of work on this, but right off the bat, it looks cool. Okay, all right. Okay, so this is a kit, but this kit doesn't look like it's going to be too complicated. It does come with a DVD that's in this packet of coupons. The DVD's right here. So this will show you step by step how to put the kit together. My buddy over at Sly Fox Tactical did a video of that, I'm pretty sure. And he's a pro when it comes to blades and, you know, that type of stuff. So the nice thing about this is, I mean, you're getting a full tang knife. It looks like it's already treated, tempered. You might need to hone the blade, but I don't think the blade is super sharp right now. So there's a little bit of work, but you're not going to have to profile the blade, so you don't need a grinder or anything like that. Heck, you could probably use this whetstone. You're going to have to do a little bit of work on the handles, just finishing them off. Some sandpaper should do. And then if you want to put a nice stain on it, you're going to need to do that. So the handle, it's a two-piece setup. And then you've got pins that are going to go through. Okay. 2 pins. So basically this is a 5-piece knife kit. 2 parts for the handle, 2 pins, and 1 big burly blade. I've only seen good quality stuff that has Self-Reliance Outfitters or Pathfinder School's name on it. And Dave Canterbury over there, I think he takes his shit pretty seriously. So this is going to make for a really nice fixed blade, full tang knife. Sweet, that's awesome. I can't wait to put it together. If you wanted to go a little bit crazy on your handles and do some inlay or anything like that, that's totally up to you. This is your kit. This is your project. So that kit's a $50 value. A good full tang knife, you know, you're gonna pay that much money for it. So go ahead, put that together. You know, you're gonna have a nice knife when you're done. So that is the Pro. Everything that was in the basic, the advanced, and that. So for all of you Pro Plus subscribers, there's been some, oh, that knife isn't good, or, you know, we got the SOG Power Play a couple months ago for our knife of the month. We got the Boker. People were complaining about that. Knowing now what the knife of the month is, and knowing it's about $150 value, yeah, this knife is pretty awesome. This is from TOPS Knives, and this is the Cub. So let's get it open. Okay, it comes with a pretty dang nice, yeah, this is pretty nice. A nice sheath. You'll be able to, if you have webbing, molle webbing on any of your packs or anything, you'll be able to secure it straight to your pack. This looks pretty nice. Wow. This is the TOPS Knife CUB. Made in the USA. This is a nice knife. The handle is just sweet. Gosh. This is a really nice knife, everybody. I'm admiring it. It looks like it's extremely well made. It has a high carbon steel blade. Cool grind and angle. How it's kind of swept back like that. Pretty neat. It's low profile, it's light. It's got micarta scales on it, and they have little divots in the scales. And my guess is that's going to be for bow drill, for, you know, bow drill method of fire starting. You know, you can use that, clamp down on the top, and, you know, use your whatever. So you don't need to make an upper part for your bow drill. That little divot right there. So that's pretty cool. This looks like a pretty badass knife, made in the USA. All in all, pretty happy. This sheath looks pretty cool too. It's got like a little insert, so your knife is going to hold steady in that insert, and your knife isn't going to cut the nylon. There is also another little pouch right here. You can see that pouch. You could stick a ferro rod and striker in there. You could put a little flashlight in there. Whatever you want to put in there to enhance your little kit. But, you know, definitely can fit some extra gear in there. But the sheath is really nice too. Sometimes with a knife, you know, you get kind of a cheesy sheath with it, which is kind of a bummer. But they didn't really hold back on the sheath either. So the sheath is great. If this hasn't made your mind up that BattlBox is the best subscription box for survival or tactical gear, you're crazy. You're crazy. And I know there are a lot of haters out there for whatever reason. I don't know why. But just look at the stuff that was in the basic box. I mean, the basic box alone should sell you on this. $25, awesome wool blanket, a Mora knife. You can't go wrong with a Mora knife. Fat wood, a book, and I'm gonna have to learn how to use this little kit most effectively. I know how to use the flint and steel portion to strike and get sparks and stuff, but as a pin for the blanket or whatever, you know, to pin it, and then see what other ways I can use this. But this is a pretty cool little tool. So that basic box is pretty outstanding. I mean, the rucksack, come on. I mean, this box is, it's Merry Christmas for me. I mean, this is freaking amazing. I don't need to go out and buy myself any Christmas presents now. Okay, everybody, I'll stop talking. I need to get in and dive in and play with some of this stuff. Before I stop talking, I do need to say a few things. Thank you to everybody who's new to the channel for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, take a look around. You might like what you see. If you do, hit that subscribe button. I do a little bit of everything. Some unboxings, some fishing, some hunting, some camping, just general outdoors stuff. So check it out. If you like it, subscribe. If you're new to the channel or you're just getting caught up on things, I've been doing a bunch of giveaways this month, so you're going to want to stay tuned. I'm giving away a $220 cooler, so you're going to want to check that video out to see how you can win that cooler. I'm also giving away some stickers. I've given away a bunch of fishing gear. That giveaway's closed, so just check out all those videos, especially the videos for the month of December. And once again, thank you for watching the video. If you're a subscriber, I really appreciate it. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions about any of these individual items, I will answer them to the best of my ability in the comments below. As always, thanks for getting out west with Chris.